What's up, guys? Happy week 25. We made it another week in, and we're back with another pregnancy update. So, of course, we'll do this like we normally do. I'll read through some updates from my app and then kind of talk through some of the symptoms that I've had. And at the end, I will give you guys a belly shot. So, week 25 highlights this week says most women can keep exercising throughout pregnancy, and exercise has lots of benefits. But as your body changes, you'll need to modify your workouts. Also says belly button popping out. Is your innie looking more like an outie now that you're creeping it up on your third trimester? Don't worry. Usually pregnancy belly button changes are temporary. And then staying hydrated. You've probably heard it 1,000 times, but it is true. Staying hydrated during pregnancy is important. Try to drink about 10 glasses of water a day. Some baby development at 25 weeks. It says gaining baby fat. Your baby will soon exchange that long, lean look for some baby fat. Wrinkled skin will begin to smooth out and they'll start to look more and more like a newborn. Says your baby's hair is growing. If you could see it, you'd be able to discern its color and texture. It says sleeping like a baby. Your baby spends most of their time sleeping and cycles between rapid eye movement, REM sleep, and non-REM sleep every 20 to 40 minutes. It says my baby is about the size of a rutabaga. It looks like a cabbage, about 13.27 inches head to toe, and weighs about 1.7 pounds. Some pregnancy symptoms during week 25. Thicker hair, SPD, also called pelvic girdle pain, itching, insomnia, dizziness, gas, and bloating. So, just kind of talk about some of these. First off, belly button popping out. Yes, it's already starting to become more of an outie than an innie. I have continued my workouts, so I've still been exercising at least 2-3 days a week consistently with my cardio workouts. I've been trying to walk as well a lot more, so just kind of moving my body. Staying hydrated. I've been drinking lots of water. I've kind of tasked myself with drinking at least 10 cups a day, which involves a lot of going back and forth to the restroom. So that's, one of the downsides to drinking a lot of water, but I know it's beneficial for me and for the baby. So I've been trying to stay hydrated. Let's see. It says the baby's sleeping a lot, which he may be. But I have been feeling him a lot more. So he has been moving a lot, which I love. It's like the coolest thing ever, but he can get really active. I noticed that when I'm in church, because it's louder, the music is louder, I feel like he was doing somersaults in there this past Sunday. But he's moving around a lot. So I'll feel him on one side during the morning, and then in the evening he'll be on the other side. So I think he's just somersaulting and flipping and kicking it, literally kicking it. So yeah, that's been very fun and sweet. So thicker hair. I don't know. My hair is actually pretty thin. I'm sorry, Kobe wants to be heard. Hey, silly. Anyways. And now he's coming over here. Or he just went in his crate. Okay, so so I haven't really noticed my hair getting thicker. I don't typically have very thick hair, and I've really had zero motivation to style my hair, so that's why it's in a bun, and it's been in this bun all week. I need to do something with my hair because I haven't done anything to it. It's just been in a ponytail or in the bun, and I am just no. So I think I may end up braiding my hair for a couple of weeks. Either I'll do my jumbo braids that I can do myself, or have someone else do some braids for me, because I just don't have any motivation to do anything. SPD, or pelvic girdle pain. I don't know. I think that I haven't really had any pelvic pain, more so hip pain when I'm sleeping, but I haven't really had any pelvic pain. I do use a support belt when I'm working out, but outside of that, I don't really need it. Itching. Yes. So I think I've talked about this before, but breasts are still itchy, like especially close to the nipple area, just very uncomfortable itching, and very dry. Still continuously trying to moisturize them. Not really so much my belly, just my breast. Insomnia. I am sleeping. I do wake up like at least 3 or 4 times a night to go to the restroom. But I am sleeping, so I don't think I'm experiencing any insomnia. I've always been one of those that, like, my mind is always racing at night. So it's like it takes me a little bit to wind down and to fall asleep. But when I'm tired and I'm sleepy, like, I go to sleep. So no insomnia, at least not yet. Dizziness. I talked about this earlier in a couple of my check-ins, that I have had a couple of like lightheaded or dizzy spells where, like, if I'm and it really, for whatever reason, has happened while I'm at church, and it's usually because I think maybe because I'm standing up for a little bit of time, and then I sit down, and then I might get a little bit overheated, and then I don't always eat breakfast before church, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I've experienced it one time, I think not this past Sunday, but last Sunday maybe. But again, it's just like one of those things where I cool myself down and then I'm fine. But I do start to get a little hot and a little bit dizzy, where I have to like sit down and like concentrate on my breathing. So I don't know what that's really about, but that's one of the things that has happened to me a few times. And gas and bloating. Yes, I have been pretty gassy, and I'm not like I don't openly just pass gas, if that makes sense. Like, I like to do that alone in private. And I still do, but I just feel like I am a little bit more gassy than I've been before. So that and bloating, I don't know about bloating, but definitely gassy. So I have been trying to eat a little bit healthier. I am on a 21-day prayer and fasting with my church, modified fasting, just so you guys know. I'm still eating chicken and fish, but I am cutting out all fatty foods, all fried foods, any sweets, drinking only water for the next, we're day 5, I think, day 4. So for the next 2.5 weeks. So that has been going well, and I don't know if that's helped or hurt myself. Like, I don't know if that made a difference, but I have been experiencing some gas. So yeah, those are the major updates that I've been seeing in the past week. Aside from just him moving a lot, I don't really have any other updates. Actually, I take that back. One random thing, and it could be the weather, but I've been having really dry lips, and I usually don't experience like super chapped lips. I looked it up, and apparently it is common in pregnancy, but I don't know if it's a pregnancy symptom. But I have had some pretty dry lips, but it's also been really cold here in Texas, which cold for us is like 30s. And it's actually a snowstorm outside right now, but it's like icy outside. So, again, it's a little bit, change of weather. So I don't know if that affects, why my lips might be dry, but that's another thing. I still have an increased appetite. Like, I want to eat all the time and snack. But I also find myself getting full. Like, if I'm eating, I don't need a whole lot. Like, I can eat small meals and get full. but then like in a couple of hours I'm hungry again. I still have some cravings, but I've been, like I said, on this fast and prayer, so I'm like trying to suppress some of those cravings. But here lately I've been like really wanting like a soda, like a Coke is my preferred. Coca-Cola is like my preferred soda. So that's like what I've been craving. I don't drink them very often, like hardly ever, honestly, but I have been craving them. And I don't know if that's just because I'm off of sweets right now. But that just sounds really, really good, like a fountain Coca-Cola. But yeah, so those are pretty much all the updates I have for week 25. Nothing really crazy going on, nothing super exciting, but we are here at another week and I am so thankful for that. So just wanted to check in with you guys, give you guys some updates, and hopefully you enjoyed. Stick around because I'm going to show you now my belly shot, and I will check in with you guys in week 26. Bye. Thank you.